quarter. He had 43, but I think he dropped 20 in 20, 21, 22 in the fourth quarter the other night. I think the Hornets are a lot better than given credit for.
Oh no, they are. They are. They're just doing what?
You'll watch like a Hornets game and they'll be like, "Yeah, the Hornets have been the best defense since a trade deadline," and then I'll hop on Undisputed. And they'll be like, "The Lakers have the best defense since the trade deadline." It's like, is anybody fact checking these statistics? Because I'm pretty sure it's Charlotte. But I think my point about Book Knight is, I mean, when you watch him, I think he's still got it. I don't think he ever didn't have it. It's just he doesn't really play, and it'll probably be a different team that unlocks him because Charlotte will be making a play-in run next year.
No, but I think, I think it's definitely interesting to look at the Charlotte team because I made a video, okay? I made a video saying this, all right? When I look at the Charlotte roster, there's talent here. There is talent on the Charlotte roster, all right? In the sense that, let's say we get rid of Gordon Hayward and Terry Rozier's contracts, all right? Let's say those guys are gone. That would basically be $54 million you just freed up. Going into next season, if you look at this team, you have LaMelo Ball, bring back PJ Washington, bring back Miles Bridges. You got Cody Martin, you have Nick Richards. Right there, that's 5 guys that are decent. Put in Mark Williams, that's 6 guys, all right? Bring back, if you want, Dennis Smith Jr. and Teo Maledon, that's 8 guys right there. Now let's trade the rest of the team, meaning Kai Jones, JT Thor, James Bouknight, get those guys out of town. Now you got 8 guys on this roster, and you got about, what is it, like $40, $50 million, $60 million at that point in cap space. You can go out there and realistically go for a big fish or trade for a big fish if you wanted to use that top draft pick. If you have, maybe if you fall and get yourself a pick at number 9 instead of drafting a guy 9th overall, where, outside of the top 3 picks, it starts to become a crapshoot. You can go and get yourself maybe a Dame, maybe a Bradley Beal.
I was about to say Bradley Beal. Terry Rozier and Gordon Hayward for Bradley Beal.
You would have to send more picks than if you just did a deal like if you instead did for example.
Exists.
Yeah. I was going to say, because they could actually next year, if they kept Gordon Hayward and Terry Rozier on the roster, and instead, I think it's $50 million they have to get under. So if they just package Cody Martin, Nick Richards, and James Bouknight, and Kai Jones and JT Thor, and just sent 2 first-round picks, they could take Bradley Beal's contract and still have Gordon Hayward and Terry Rozier on the team. Actually, and the other thing is people don't realize Gordon Hayward's contract will be tradable this offseason because he's entering the final year of that deal, but there is a 15% trade kicker in the deal. But with that being said, he will be tradable because it is an expiring deal. So a team probably like the San Antonio Spurs, Pacers, Pistons, will be like, oh, just send us Gordon Hayward with a first-round pick and we'll buy him out.
Yeah, we'll see what they do, and they'll have a top pick. I think they're guaranteed 5th. The Bradley Beal thing, I mean, Beal would demand a trade, and I don't know if they'd send him to Charlotte, but yeah, LaMelo Ball is a special talent, and they should have. I mean, Mark Williams and Nick Richards are dogs, so PJ is a dog.
PJ is a dog, and PJ is what we thought Darius Bazley was going to be.
I don't know if the "we" word is applicable here, but because I don't see that at all actually. But Bazley has had some. I think PJ Washington is I could see PJ Washington being like 20-point per game scorer. He'll get you rebounds, he'll get you assists. He's versatile on the defensive side, and I know Bazley's had a couple of good scoring years, but I don't really see that. Nonetheless, Charlotte is better than people think.
Yeah, no, I agree, and this is a team that
the longest playoff drought in the NBA right now, the Charlotte Hornets.
That is funny as hell. That they. Yeah, I guess with the Kings making the playoffs, they've the Hornets replaced them as the longest playoff drought. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't even know about that. Did you watch the Bucks game last night?
Fuck no. Bud
Damn.
Holiday had a good game. Giannis had a good game. Can the Bucks not? I thought the Bucks were good defensively.
Well, can I say this? I feel like this has been the first season that people have finally started to go like,